Welcome back, everyone, to the Clean Eating Kid. This is week 7, and it is a short video today, but an important one. Today we're talking about refined oils and how often sneaky oils fall into kid foods and adult foods, actually. So once you've taken out processed sugar and you've taken out wheat, the one food that has a more challenging time falling to the wayside is refined oils. Now, the list of refined oils is so big, it's similar to all the 50 plus names of processed sugar. So we're not going to talk about those as much, other than a few of the heavy hitters. So hydrogenated oils are illegal in Europe, and they are deemed unsafe in very low quantities here, even in the US. However, it's still legal to put slightly lower quantities into kids' food. Now, if you're eating this way, I can guarantee you hydrogenated oils are not going to be in any of the foods, but I just want you to know that they are really, really bad. Next, we've got canola oil, vegetable oil, corn oil. Those vegetable type oils, grain oils, are highly inflammatory. Canola oil, probably the most common of those that I just mentioned, is highly genetically modified, and it's also processed in a really intense way. So even if you find non-GMO canola oil, which you will sometimes find on health food products nowadays, I'm seeing it more and more, which is a great start in the right direction. But the problem is that the way it is processed, they actually use petroleum, oil-based solvents to put into the oil, excuse me, and to process this canola oil. It's highly, highly processed. And because of that, they say that they pull the oils back out before they give the canola oil to you, or the petroleum-based oils. But tests show that it's not all the way pulled out. So you definitely want to stay clear of canola oil, and that is very, very common in restaurants. We'll talk about this in week 8, the bonus videos, how to travel and maintain anti-inflammatory eating. But restaurant grade olive oil legally is defined as part extra virgin olive oil, part canola oil. So if you've been going to restaurants and asking for olive oil, thinking, oh, I'm eating really healthfully, a little nuance in the world of anti-inflammatory eating is that you need to ask for extra virgin olive oil. Tell them you have food allergies to all the other oils and you just need extra virgin. Usually, even in the not fancy restaurants, there's a bottle of extra virgin olive oil sitting on the top shelf in the back of the kitchen. If you go to Italian restaurants, especially a nice Italian restaurant, they almost always use extra virgin olive oil, and it's very easy for you to get them. You can skip the pastas, but get a salmon or a chicken, some sort of meat with some vegetables sauteed in extra virgin olive oil. That was hard for me to say. And there's an amazing meal. Okay, so coming back to the oils, right? We for sure want to stay away from the canola oil, vegetable oils, corn oils. The next sneaky oil that likes to come into our foods, especially kid foods or the health products, are safflower oil, sunflower oil, seed oils. Seed oils are totally fine for you if they're cold pressed, organic, and virgin. Okay? As long as you're eating those cold, and that is key, because when seed oils are heated up, it causes an inflammatory response. So I want you to think to yourself, do you use any seed oils at home, like sesame oil or any sort of seed oil to cook Asian infused dishes? Just think for a moment, if you're cooking or heating up or purchasing any sort of food product that will have been heated up with safflower oil, sunflower oil, that is going to cause an inflammatory response. Now, if you are 100% clean, you really have completely taken out the sugar, the gluten, the cow dairy, like all of this, and on occasion you buy some Simple Mills crackers, right? For your kids to have some cheese and crackers. Totally cool. I would give my kids Simple Mills crackers, which have safflower or sunflower oil in them, and they have been heated. I would give them those crackers every day if they're eating clean the rest of the time, and 99% of the time it's not going to cause an issue. But if there is a major chronic illness, if there's a major behavioral or emotional condition, if there is an autoimmune condition, you really do want to do a 2-week science experiment, or even 1 week completely take out the sunflower oils, or any of those heated seed oils that may be in chips or crackers. Crackers is the most common place you'll find those. Take them out and see if it makes a difference, keeping everything else that you've eaten clean. In terms of chips, you'll also find those. I definitely recommend staying away from those in the chips, because chips are fried, which means they're heated even hotter than a cracker. So the great options for chips is extra virgin coconut oil. You'll see a lot of refined coconut oil chips. You want to try and find extra virgin. It's a little bit more tricky. And then there are a number of companies, this is my preference, using avocado, pure 100% avocado oil. Avocado oil and coconut oil can be heated at the highest temperatures. I find the coconut oil chips, they just feel more oily almost, whereas the avocado oil feel more crisp and clean. And those, if you can find chips that say 100% avocado oil, more easy than trying to I'm tongue-tied today. Sorry about that. Trying to find the chips with a pure coconut oil. Okay. But those are both great options for chips. And then we talked about the crackers. Pretty much that's where you're going to find those oils. You definitely want to stay away from soybean oil, which is very common in breads and pastries and all kinds of stuff that you're probably not eating right now. But just to be aware, soybean oil is really, really bad for you. Messes with the endocrine system, the hormones. That's highly inflammatory. So definitely one we want to stay away from. Okay. This was longer than I thought, but you guys only have one video this week for week 7. Next week is our last official week with the video contents to bring you through the top 6 inflammatory foods, as well as how to adopt an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. So next week is our last week for that. Be sure to hop on. And then remember, week 9 is full of incredible bonuses, so be sure to check that out. All right, you guys, you've got this. Send in love your way. Bye-bye.